Hi everybody, my name is Tom and I'm finally back with a new video. You may remember that 2 months ago we have done some weapon ranking. It was based on a formula, it was based on a lot of numbers, on measurements, and a lot of you guys said then that this ranking is actually not fitting the personal impression you had. And I totally agree, this feeling is something I have too. So what I want to do in this video is we want to do a weapon ranking that is just based on the personal impression of the gun that I have, on the style of the gun. I want to include something like movement speed or reload time. If a gun has a long reload time, I do not like it, therefore it will be ranked actually pretty low here. So there were no measurements done, just the impression I got from the gun out of the game was actually ranked with a number between 0 and 100. This is just to get the gun in the right rank. And yeah, this is the results here, so let's actually have a look. I think we can skip to discuss the worst guns there: S12, SMR, M1216, Cap 40, War Machine Olympia. They are just all a bit crappy, I would say. Then we have the Remington. I know that a lot of you guys like the Remington. I just have two problems with it. The first one is that when I reach the spot where I can buy the Remington, I usually already have a gun like the MP5 or maybe the Uzi or the PDW, something like that. I already have it and there is like no need anymore for the Remington. And the other problem is that when it becomes no more insta-kill, it's just crap. And with an MP5, for example, I can also make good progress when it's 4 or 5 hits to kill a zombie. And therefore, I do not really like that gun. Then we have the RPG. It's just not convenient to use, although it does a nice damage upgraded. It's fully auto, that's fun, but overall you never kill as many zombies like with the Mustang and Sally, and you do not kill them as fast like with the Mustang and Sally, and therefore there is like it's not a good gun in my opinion. Then we have the Barrett. The Barrett just has the problem that there is no reason to use it, since you can use the DSR, which is just better, and so why should I use the Barrett? Then we have the B23R. I think there are just better guns to buy off the wall, and when you upgrade the B23R, it also does not become a really good weapon. So yeah, it's not something that I like. Then we have the Chicom and the Type 25. Both are funny guns. The problem is just they do not kill as many zombies as other guns do until you run out of ammo, and therefore I do not like them. Then we have the Chat gun. The Chat gun is just terrible to use, although it is the only gun in transit that does insta-kill, and you are forced to use that gun in like the 50 plus rounds. It is a terrible gun and I do not like it. The M16 has, again, like two problems for me. When it's not upgraded, I just do not like this burst fire. I prefer something that is automatic. And when it is upgraded, the second problem then is that I think it does not do as many damage, therefore does not have the high kill speed like other assault rifles have. Now the 5.7 dual wielded is a cool gun, it's just not precise, and therefore I would actually not rank it higher. Then we have the Death Machine, a funny gun, but the movement speed is terrible. When it's not upgraded, it's absolutely unusable. I think upgraded you walk a bit faster with it. Then we have the problem of the ammo distribution. When it's upgraded, you have like 550 shots in the clip or ammo chain, or how you say it, and you have 550 shots in reserve. So when you want to make a good use out of the max ammos, you can like use 550 shots, and this is like half the round 30 or so until you have used it. So therefore, it's just not enough ammo that gun kind of has. Reload is also terrible, of course. Then you have that spin-off time. It's also pretty crappy. And when you want to run a train or use the gun for a train, it's a very, very bad choice. When you camp, it's kind of a nice gun. It's a very, very good gun for camping. But the ammo problem there stays. You just cannot refill it all over and over again in later rounds. Then we have the M8A1, another burst gun. It's a very good gun, a lot of damage, nice ammo, but just this burst is something I cannot stand. Then we have the 5.7. 5.7 actually has a nice ammo count too. It does a nice damage. It also has a nice fire rate, so overall a pretty cool gun. The reason why it's not ranked higher, it's just not a... yeah, there are better guns. The RPD is the LMG. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. Reload shit, movement speed shit, kill speed shit. It just has a lot of ammo. It's kind of fun to use. But yeah, again, there are just better LMGs. Therefore, nothing special actually. Then we have the DSR 50. Well, here the damage is absolutely awesome, but just the convenience with that gun is kind of missing. I think it's very annoying when you have to aim over and over again. It's not fun to use that gun, kind of. Then we have the MP5 and the Uzi. I just think both are absolutely great startup guns until you have your first points made. The Uzi has a lot of more ammo than the MP5, but the reason why they are ranked both with 50 points is that I just do not like the Uzi personally. It's just not my style, kind of. Then the next gun is the M14. The reason why it's ranked relatively high is just that I love to use it in the first few rounds. Can be already round 2 or round 3, round 4, round 5. It's just awesome when you can, like in round 4, shoot 3 times and then knife the zombie. You can precisely say how often you have to shoot, so you know that the zombie will then be an insta-kill. For example, in round 5 you shoot 4 times and then you can knife. You maximize your points that way quite well. Then we have the FAL. The FAL is again semi-automatic and then burst fire upgraded. Does a lot of damage, nice ammo count, everything cool like with the M8A1. What I just do not like is exactly this burst fire and semi-automatic. That's kind of shit, but I think the gun has a lot of style and therefore I ranked it a bit higher. Then we have the Python on rank 18. The Python is just cool when you upgrade it, and with double tap and if available, this headshot, deadshot, persistent upgrade there. It's like a one-hit shot skill until, I don't know, around 30 or something like that. And this is a lot of fun. Also shoots fast and very nice kill speed. I like this a lot. Then we have the MTAR. Yeah, the MTAR is just in the shadow of like the Galil and the AN-94. And therefore it's not higher. The PDW is just an awesome starting gun. It does not do that much damage, but it has a lot of ammo. Then on the next rank we have the LSAT. LSAT, a cool gun, fun gun, a nice gun. Problem just like with pretty much all the LMGs, the movement speed and the low damage, but you got high ammo to compensate this. So long reload time, of course. That's problematic with the gun, but besides that, it's a funny and cool gun, and I especially like this ammo counter there. Then we have this liquefier, awesome damage, of course, and like one shot and the round is done. That's really cool. So you may ask, why is it not higher? The problem is, of course, that goo it makes on the ground. This slippery shit is always killing me, and therefore I do not rank the gun higher. You may say that I just do not know how to use that gun. Might actually be true, but that's, yeah, sorry. That's just my ranking. Then we have the Executioner. I like the Executioner a lot because you can kill zombies that actually block the path in front of you. In the video you see I try to demonstrate this a little bit, so I just try to kill single zombies that are in the front of me and try to fake this a little bit. And yeah, that is why I like this gun quite a lot. Then we have the Thompson on rank 12. The Thompson, I think, is a very cool gun, very stylish. But the problem I have with it is that the damage is not that high as I would expect it out of the gun. So I actually was a bit disappointed and hoped that the damage was a bit higher. But it's still a very great gun, especially in the first few rounds. Like after you bought Jag, you can buy the Thompson, and you will have no more ammo problems, and you will make good progress with your points until like around 20 or something, and that's pretty cool. A very nice gun, very cool gun. Same actually for the AK-74U. The AK-74U is kind of still my most beloved wall gun. It's like already, you know, from Black Ops 1. It's just a nostalgic feeling that comes up with that gun. I love it a lot. Also upgraded in the 20s, 30s. A very nice gun, very cool gun. I just can recommend it. Then we have the Hammer as the best LMG. What is cool with the Hammer is actually that reduced reload time thanks to the drum clip. That's pretty cool compared to the other LMGs. You may say with the added recoil there and so on, they are not as good anymore. But I think the Hammer, especially the Hammer, and also the LSAT actually, are still quite easy to control. I mean, if the recoil is pulling the gun upwards, you just press your stick downwards, you know. I think then it's quite easy to control the gun and go for headshots. I think that's pretty cool gun. I like it a lot. Then we have the M27 and the AK-47. Well, I just put both guns next to each other. I think they are more or less similar. The M27 is just a standard assault rifle, a very good one, nice one. The AK-47 especially cool because it has like 0 recoil. The problem we have there is just when you upgrade it, you only gain 1 additional clip, so from 240 to 270 reserve ammo. And this is like not enough for the higher rounds, and that is why I ranked the AK-47 below the other 2 assault rifles that will come up. Then we have the M1911. That's of course meant here for the Mustang and Sally. Actually, you notice that I used only unupgraded names. So the M1911, respectively, the Mustang and Sally is just awesome for its kill speed. You empty both clips, 12 shots, and it's like the whole train is dead. It's very cool. It's a nice movement speed. When you watch out a bit, you do not hurt yourself too much. And again, like a bit nostalgic gun from Black Ops 1 when there was PhD with it. I like it. Then we have the SVU AS. I kind of learned to love that gun after the last video. It's just awesome how fast you kill the zombies with it. You have several disadvantages, like when you go ADS, you lose a lot of field of view. That's very sad, but movement speed is nice, reload is also okay, and when you went ADS and have your zombie horde there, you can fire pretty fast. It's not automatic, unfortunately, but it fires really fast, and after you emptied your clip, the whole train is just dead, and I love this a lot. Besides that, it's a wall gun, and wall guns always gain or get a little advantage because you have infinite ammo. Then the next one is the Blundergat. The Blundergat is just extremely stylish. I love that gun a lot. Doesn't matter if upgraded or not. So I just do not mean the acid version, just the Blundergat. Or then I actually do not know the upgraded name, but you know, not acidized, not poisoned, but just from the Pack-a-Punch machine. Both are really awesome. I just think they have a lot of style. Then we have the AN-94 and the Galil, both extremely good assault rifles. You may ask, why is the Galil higher than the AN-94, especially because the AN is a wall gun? Well, the reason for that is the Galil shoots a bit faster, and I like this better than the fact being the AN-94 a wall gun. Why is it for me not important that you get infinite ammo with the AN-94? Well, when we talk about this gun, we anyway play in Die Rise. In Die Rise, I get Mule Kick, then I get the Liquefier and the Ray Gun, and as said, now the AN-94, or then the Galil. Now, with this Liquefier, it's very hard to run out of ammo, especially when you have a ray gun and a fully ammoed assault rifle in your gear. So basically, you do not run out of ammo anyway, especially because there is a free max ammo every 5 rounds. Therefore, I think it's not that relevant that the AN-94 is that wall gun. Then number 2 is the acid gas, so the poisoned blunder gas. Then a very nice gun, especially because the zombies are attracted by the yeah, I actually do not know what the gun shoots, so the zombies are attracted by that. Therefore, you can save yourself out of situations that are normally a death, like when you get cornered, completely surrounded by zombies. It's kind of no problem with that gun. You just shoot, and with the electric cherry and speed reload, you shoot again and again and again, and the zombies are stunned all the time, and at some point they kind of die, and you can free yourself, and you didn't die. This is just awesome. This is kind of what I expect out of a Wonder Gun, and the Acid Gat is the first Wonder Gun actually bringing that feature back. It's still not that an overpowered Wonder Gun though, you know, it's still a relatively balanced Wonder Gun because it does not do instant kill, so it's not infinite damage, and I like it just a lot. Then first rank goes to the ray gun. I just love it. I think everything is nice about this gun. There is no need for ADS. Movements be good, reload good, clip size good, ammo good, and you do a ton of damage because it does splash damage, so a little bit of explosion damage. I think it's really easy to avoid that explosion damage for yourself. The only negative point is maybe that you do not gain that many points, but when you had enough points to hit the box until you got the ray gun, you anyway do not need any more points. So, and I think there is kind of no significant disadvantage for the ray gun, and therefore it's my top ranked gun. It's just the most convenient to use, super fast progress. It's just everything good with the ray gun. So that would be my personal ranking. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you can write in the comments what you would switch here, which rank would go where in your personal ranking. Like that would be really interesting to see how you would actually rate the guns. So long, have fun, stay tuned, see ya, bye.